Hi, and welcome to 60 Seconds with Jim Willison voiceover. Had a couple people say, well, why don't you begin with your logo? So there you go. And it got me thinking, maybe I should begin at the beginning and explain again, like I did in my first video, why I'm doing these. You see, it's really just to share what has worked for me and what hasn't. I'm not a six-figure income guy. I don't do demos. I don't do training. I don't sell t-shirts. I'm just doing the work full-time, every day, probably much like yourself. I have an engineering degree, worked for commercial broadcast stations for many years, and also ran my own engineering firm for over 30 years out of my house. So I've learned along the way some things that have worked and some things that haven't. And I'm just simply sharing those thoughts and hopefully hearing from you about what works and what doesn't. Let me know in the comments below or jim@jimwillison.com. That's 60 Seconds with Jim Willison voiceover. Now get back to work.